Okay, so it all started when the porta-john got dropped off. No, I don't know, but so a client's trying to get us to replace this mailbox. Come on. I told him we would. I've never hit a mailbox, nor do I think any of our guys hit it. But funny story about this place, and they seem to be decent people that we're working for. Here, take a look at this drive. Yeah, I know you're gonna get flooded by sun, but
it's fairly wide.
Yeah,
it's a wide driveway.
Fairly wide, and you can see where we've been favoring this side.
Yeah, it's dipped way down.
We've been over there because we come in here and back out.
Back in, yeah.
Back in, whatever.
And then when we pull out, we go this way.
I am amused at all the skid marks out here. Come here. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh yeah, you can see them.
Oh, skid marks.
Yeah, I went back up.
Don't show the front of the house.
You were showing that it got knocked. The mailbox lid got knocked down there.
Yeah. So, but this neighbor next door, when we were originally estimating this place, yeah. Oh, you better not show the street address. Okay, so this mailbox was whacked, and supposedly we did it pulling out. The grass is not smashed down. Now, mind you, this happened 2 or 3 days ago, but while we were there, I showed the homeowner. I says, you can see through there where a tire track was. Either way, he couldn't be convinced. They seem like decent people, but you can get this in for 15 bucks on Amazon. So I was like, sure, I'll put you on one. I said, you get one time. The client, I'll let them get one time over on me. But I don't want to talk about our current client because they seem to be really decent people. This person next door, though, is the only person that I've ever blocked online or after they've called me out. Harley and I went and did an estimate. How many years ago? 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe like 8 years ago. And we believe it's the same woman, but she was removing load-bearing walls as we were given the estimate. And I was like, hey, you gotta quit doing that. I said, she'd already removed a couple load-bearing walls. I said, you don't have much left in here. And this house is built, it's rafter style, so the interior walls are load-bearing. And she's over there hitting it with a hammer. When she realized that we weren't going to be somewhat of a potential contractor for her, it's like, or maybe she was trying to impress us that things that she could do. But either way, so when we came over here on the first time, I was talking, our current place that we're working, and I was talking to the homeowners, and I brought up, I was like, I believe we went over and did an estimate. Now, Harley hadn't been here at that time. As soon as he rolled in, he's like, that's that place. The woman was removing the walls. I said, yeah. I said, I already brought it up to our current clients. Either way, after we left, going back like 8 years or whatever, after we left, all the texts started coming. I already basically told her we were not going to quote on it. We were not the right contractor. Why can't I get anybody to quote on it? And then the nasty text and the phone calls started coming. Basically like, I hate you contractors. Either way, it was crazy. Now, oh my goodness. And I'm just gonna say it, and she's got the Ukraine flag hanging off the front too. I wish I could remember. I wish I could remember what phone number she was, because I would pull up the text. I have no way of figuring out. That was so long ago. But it's funny how small the world is, that if you're in construction for long enough, come on over here. If you're in construction long enough, you're going to end up quoting or doing jobs for people that you did not think you were going to be. And now this this couple right here are fantastic people, but it's funny that we're right beside there. We got the memories of all that happening, and these people think she's nuts too. But we got a stupid mailbox. It's funny that he brought up, he says, it looks like somebody went by and hit it with a baseball bat or whatever. And I was like,
Wonder who could have done that.
I wonder who could have done that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, not much after the time frame of it supposedly happening, she was out in the, okay. I saw the woman that lived in there go out in the street, and another guy was out there looking down here. And I thought it was interesting because I told the homeowner, I says, they were out in the street looking down towards your mailbox. Now, he still believes that we did it. It is what it is. I'm not going to argue, especially for the size job that we're doing here. We'll give them a mailbox, but this don't happen very often. So I was just wondering if we could do like a cellular camera or whatever. Yeah. We're getting pretty good that we record before and afters of every place that we work. And I remember who's that, Victory Outdoors or Concrete did he had a client or another homeowner across the street that accused him of knocking their mailbox down, and he actually had footage of when they rolled up on the job first time that the mailbox was already down. So we need to kind of figure that out, but we're getting set up. It's going to be a hot one today. We got the place demoed, and we're going to throw some sheet good down, and we got the canopy. That's a lifesaver. But yeah, we normally don't have stuff like this happen. And believe it or not, I'll go ahead and say this too.
Hold on, I'm going to start a new clip.
One last little thing is the homeowner wanted to know why we were dropping a porta-john off, and I'm like, well, yes, that way we just
because they're cool.
Because they're cool. But the normal person, unless you're contracting, you wouldn't understand. Okay, contractors that pull permits, there's a difference.
Get over in the shade, so it might help you.
She's bright. Contractors that pull permits, you have one thing that contractors that do stuff, and then your GCs that are really unattached, that don't know things that happen. I think there's a lot of chaos that go on with GCs that are never on the job. But then there's the contractors that hire other licensed subs. We see a whole nother side that other contractors don't see. And we love what we do, and I always say we love what we do, and it shows in our work. But when I get that mailbox off and replace it, I'm gonna beat the crap out of it. I'm just gonna destroy it.
The old one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we own it at that point. All right, let's get to work.